Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to King's Quest VI, Air Today, Gone Tomorrow. Alright, let's go ahead and pull out our Nightingale. After all, they were talking about it, and we'll use it on them.
Remembering the guard dog's interest in Casima's Nightingale, Alexander has a thought. Alexander winds the mechanical Nightingale and places it strategically on the floor of the upstairs hallway.
I'm glad they're just standing there for that.
The mechanical song echoes in the corridor. Alexander hears the sound of boots pounding as the guard dogs come to investigate.
Well, we need to, hide.
Alexander ducks behind the pillar.
That is totally not hiding. Those boots are hardly pounding as well.
Look at this, Wolf. A metal bird.
Sure is, Bay. How do you suppose a metal bird got in here?
It flew. Oh, maybe I should keep quiet.
You got me, but there's something weird about it. Hey, could this be Casima's Nightingale, do you think?
What, you lapdog? The princess's nightingale isn't some tin thing?
How do you know? Have you seen it?
Yeah, have you... Oh,
no,
let me keep
but-
quiet again.
I don't know, Bay. Humans can be pretty strange. With their sense of smell, maybe she wouldn't even know it wasn't real. I say we take it downstairs to Captain Saladin. He'll know what to do with it.
What about our post?
Jowls and Might are in the other hallway. They can handle it for 5 minutes. Think about how happy the princess would be to get her Nightingale back.
Yeah,
And then there's that reward money
Yeah.
and my missus.
leave your post.
Wolf, let's go.
Alexander hears the guard dog's boots clank noisily on the staircase leading down to the grand hall.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and
Alexander checks behind the portrait.
move this portrait here. And grab that.
Alexander pulls the nail out of the wall and keeps it.
Let's actually take a look at that portrait.
Alexander takes a closer look at the portrait on the wall. Kindly smiles light up the faces of the couple in the painting. The man has an intelligent, sensitive look about him, and the woman is quite lovely. Alexander guesses that the man and woman in the painting are none other than King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria, Casima's parents.
I don't know, seems unlikely. Alright, well, let's go ahead and duck out of here. Let's see if we
A
can...
heavy wooden door leads off. There's a...
Can I look in the keyhole?
Alexander casually bends over the keyhole and sees an empty bedroom. An empty...
Well, let's see if we can get in.
Alexander finds the hallway door unlocked and slips inside.
Excellent. Well, isn't this familiar? Alright, well, we don't have the skeleton key this time, but we do have...
The iron nail is quite sturdy and has a thin, pointed tip.
a nail.
Alexander wiggles the nail in the trunk's lock until he hears a click. Alexander opens the trunk.
I'm so glad that didn't require a minigame. Alright, well, we've already looked at this stuff, so let's just grab that.
Alexander picks up the most recent letter and examines it. The letter is addressed to Abdul al-Hazred from the wizard Shadrach. It reads, "Greetings to a brother of the Black Cloak. I was sorry to hear of great Mordak's death, though he was a bit of a ninny at chess. It seems the plans for that little kingdom of yours are coming along. I must congratulate you on your handling of the king and queen. Isolating the island so that no protest could develop was another brilliant stroke. It looks like there's not much left to stand in your way. Do as I recommended with the girl, and you shall have your crown."
Isn't it convenient
That fiend.
that the whole plan was outlined in this letter like that? Alright.
Alexander opens the ebony box and looks inside.
This is totally unnecessary to this path, but it is points, I believe. Yep.
Inside the ebony...
Alright, so we got the points. Let's go ahead and leave here. Actually, let's quickly save it. Just in case the guards are back.
Alexander hears the muffled sound of crying coming from the back hallway. The door is locked from the inside. There must be somebody in there.
Well, let's go ahead and take a look
A
at it.
heavy wooden door leads off. There's a keyhole. Alexander decides to sneak a peek at what's hidden behind that door. Alexander can see little of interest from the keyhole's vantage point. Alexander can see...
Alright, well, there's not much that we can do with that then.
Alexander can barely make out part of a doorway in the north hallway.
I'm right here!
The crying is louder here.
Oh,
It
hey, look.
seems to be coming from the doorway on the north wall.
There's a nightmare there. This is a very oddly designed,
A galloping horse adorns
castle.
the north wall.
You're not even going to make a comment about the wings?
On the north wall of the hallway is a thick wooden door. The doorknob and keyhole are literally buried under a heavy padlock. It looks like someone wants to make sure the occupant of this room does not leave.
If only I could have used my,
Alexander is standing in the north
skeleton
upstairs
key.
hallway of the Castle of the Crown. On the north wall is a heavily padlocked door. To his left and right, the hallway turns into perpendicular corridors.
Alright, well, let's try talking to the door.
Hello? Is there someone in there?
Who's there?
Casima, is that you?
No, it's not.
Alexander.
It's Sing Sing.
Alexander, is it really you? When Sing Sing brought me your ring, I could scarcely believe it. How did you get inside the castle?
Oh, cheat hacks.
Never mind that now, Princess. It isn't important. What can I do to help you? Do you want me to get you out of there? There's a padlock on the door, but I think...
No, please. Don't even think about that. There are guards everywhere, and the Wazir would have you killed if he found you. You shouldn't even risk being outside my door. Please go now, Alexander.
But what about you?
Yeah, but they probably
I can't
wouldn't
just
kill
leave
me
you
if
locked
you
up
were
like
with
this.
me.
The only way out for me is to stop the Wazir. See what you can do out there. In the meantime, I should be safe enough. He hasn't harmed me. Yet.
Yet.
Besides, if I can get my hands on something with which to defend myself, I'm pretty sure I'll get a chance to use it. The Wazir feels safe around me. No one else can get that close.
You're so brave, Princess. But it's
Not-
too dangerous.
Not really, but...
Have you forgotten where we met? What is Abdul compared to Mordak? I'll be fine. Now go!
Alexander hesitates.
I'll do as you say. I will find some way to help you, Casima.
As
I swear it.
you wish.
I believe you, Alexander. Please, be careful.
Alright, but before we go, how about you have this?
Casima, take this small dagger. It's not much, but perhaps it will prove useful to you.
Perhaps.
Oh, thank you, Alexander. I'm sure it will help.
Alright, well, that's about all we can do there. Let's go ahead and save it again. I believe we're safe up here, even though you'd think that those guards over in this hallway over there would be able to see us, but apparently not.
Alexander hears the guards approaching from the stairs.
Actually, let's just let this go. Let's see what happens. Actually, let's hide. There we go. Ah, you don't see me.
Hey, look, Wolf. The king and queen's portrait fell down.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. I was just looking at it.
Your mouth didn't even move.
Get him, Bay.
Well, looks like that's not going to work. So, we need to do something with our nail. Let's go ahead and put it back.
Alexander hears the guards approaching from the stairs.
Alright, let's go ahead and stick it back in the wall.
Alexander puts the nail back into the wall.
Are you going to automatically put the... Nope, you're not going to automatically put the picture back.
Alexander puts the heavy portrait back on the wall.
And hide again. Haha!
If you didn't have the brain of a cat wolf, you'd have known that mechanical nightingale wasn't Casima's nightingale.
I was all for staying on patrol, but you wanted to show that thing to Saladin.
Well, at least the captain wasn't too mad. He's a good honest dog, Saladin is.
I, wish the same could be said for our...
Hush! Do you want to be dazzled, you fool?
Somewhere nearby, a door opens.
Rasmus's Razzle Dazzle Root Beer, though.
Greetings, Shamir, sir.
Everyone loves it.
Petulant voice snaps a response at the guards.
The wedding is about to begin. Make sure everything is secure.
Yes, sir.
Yes, like this little alcove here.
Footsteps retreat down the hall towards the back hallway. Alexander hears the distant sounds of chains rattling. A door opens. There's a small commotion and a woman's sharp cry.
Casima!
Gradually, the sounds fade away off to the east.
How did those...
All is silent.
How did the guard dogs not hear me?
If it weren't for him being the Wazir's page and all, I'd have something to say about that.
Page? Wait, you guys just heard a commotion.
Wonder where he's taking her. The wedding's the other way.
You never know with that one. He's always showing up when he shouldn't be and going where he oughtn't. Let's go check it out.
Okay, good. At least you're doing that rather than, you know, just kind of shrugging it off like you seemed you were about
The
to.
guard dogs seem to have stopped at the back hallway.
In other words, I can leave now. So let's go ahead and do that.
From downstairs, Alexander hears the first wafting strains of music.
Oh no.
It's beautiful music.
Is it really,
It's
though?
wedding music. Alexander looks cautiously around the grand hall, but there are no guard dogs to be seen.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and save it again. I think that we will call it a bit early once again because, you know, we're going to go through a lot of the same things again, but I kind of wanted to have that in a single episode and wrap everything up there. As you can see, this is definitely a much, much shorter path. So, I shall see you all in the next episode. See you then, everyone.